what's poppin'? Good morning. This your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? Oh, how am I doing? I feel great. It's been a while. I miss you. I miss looking at your big old faces that I can't see in my camera lens. But still, I miss you. It's good to see you. And today, I would like to talk about some fried chicken I made this one time. Ooh, I was hungry this day. And I took some chicken, right? And I wanted the chicken to be spicy, so I put some red pepper on there. Ooh, that make it spicy. I put a little paprika, smoked paprika, that's a pro tip for you. A little chili pepper, salt, pepper, and what else I put on there? I put on some garlic, some garlic powder. That's how you season a fried chicken. And when I ate the fried chicken, guess what it tasted like? It tastes like seasoned fried chicken. It was amazing. It worked exactly the way I created it to work. And I was happy about it. At no point was I like, man, I wanted it to be spicy. I'm pissed off that it's spicy. Because that would make me a crazy individual. I once wanted this bike, right? And I wanted this bike because the bike had these big tires. And if you get on the bike with the big tires, you could build like a little ramp and you could jump over the ramp with the bike with the big tires. And I jumped over the ramp with the bike with the big tires, landed, and I didn't bust my head on the ground because the tires were able to absorb the shock of coming off that ramp. You see what I'm saying? When you build things a certain way to do a certain thing, you expect them to do the thing that you built them to do. Like us. If you believe that God built us, right? How can you then also believe He didn't want me to get any head in my lifetime? Jay, you're not to get head. But it feels good, God. So what? That ain't the way I planned it. It's not the way it's supposed to happen. Actually, if I'm being honest, anything you do, a man and a woman, that doesn't end in the best chance of you making a baby, technically is unnatural. Because the way you were created, anything that doesn't bring forth a baby physically between a man and a woman, that means it's unnatural. You see, we were created to love things we're not supposed to love, apparently. People believe that we were created to enjoy things we're not supposed to enjoy. We need to come to a consensus, ladies and gentlemen. Are we saying that God built us an all-intelligent, all-strong, all-knowing being? Or can we just say He made some mistakes? He put a little bit too much horny inside the body. When He was making me, He definitely put too much. I think He was watching something on Netflix and accidentally knocked over the horny jar into my body. They're like, okay, I'm making Jay right now. Oh my God! Did you see the last season of House of Cards? It was amazing! And then he knocked the bottle over. He's like, oh my God, I put a lot of horny in that one Jay guy. Well, he'll figure it out. He better not break my laws though. See, this is the thing, man. If you believe that you were built by God and that God built you, then you actually will have to believe that God built you to be an apostate, to ask questions and only accept answers that make sense. That's apostate stuff right there. God built you to be a fornicator because you know what? It's hard to tell a woman to not, do a thing. And I'm sure I've never been a woman before, but from what I hear, it's hard for you guys too. It's not as hard as it is for us, but it's hard for you guys to be like, oh man, look at that fine brother. I want to hop all over that. I get it. It's hard. That's what he said. My point is this. If you believe we were created, then you have to say on some level that He created us with the full intention of us breaking every rule and regulation that He had. Absolutely. I know people right now who don't want to be gay, but that's the way that they born. That's the way that they built. They wish it wasn't that way, but that's just the way it is. And people are like, oh, being gay is homosexual. Being gay is unnatural. How? I need to know that. Because as long as people like different things, no matter how weird they are, I've yet to see somebody say, oh, liking feet is unnatural. Liking big old butts is unnatural. But there are people who don't like big butts. There are people who don't like feet. I'm one of them. But at the end of the day, I can't say something is unnatural because I don't like it and I don't get it. Because that's what it is when it comes to like homosexuals. Most people are not homosexuals. Most people, like the mass majority, are not gay. But the people that are, unfortunately, have to listen to the people who aren't. Because the people who aren't seem to be the ones always getting in power and making rules. And that's what it's been for the, I don't know, however long it's been, we've been alive. Men just don't understand how another man could like another man. But at the same time, if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. People like what they like. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Some other brothers can't deny it. But I'm getting off the subject. The thing is that you're born liking whatever you like. You're born doing things that you like to do. You know what I mean? Like, you get that, right? Like, that's not a hard thing to understand. And to be like, oh, you know, you can't produce a baby, so it's unnatural. Come on, who's trying to produce a baby when they're banging? I can't remember one time that I was like, okay, I'm ready for a baby. I've never done that in my life, and I have 2 babies. Because the point is, the way we are created, right? The way we were created, we're created to ask questions, to be thoughtful, to always be inquisitive, to always want to know what's going on. That in itself makes us apostate. We had to learn to stop doing that. That's a learned skill right there. That's not something that you just wake up with and you got, you know? You have to learn to stop asking questions. You have to learn to put all your trust and energy in somebody else and not yourself. We're the only species on the planet that have the ability to think for themselves and reason and use logic. We're the only ones who can do that. Just us. I don't know, them monkeys look pretty smart too, but I wouldn't trust them in a math test. I just put it like that. The orangutans might be pretty good, but them spider monkeys ain't nothing. The point I'm trying to make is that the way we were created, I've said it several times so far, we were created specifically to do the opposite of the things that's in the Bible. I find that weird. And if anybody can explain to me why it's not weird, I'd appreciate it if you open up the comment section below this video and take your dear time and explain to me how the unfightable urge to bang each other makes sense. Excuse me, I had to check into my parking lot. I thought it'd take me at least 10 minutes to get here. I'm making good time today, baby. I won't be late. No, that's a lie. I'm definitely going to be at least 30 minutes late. But the point is, I think I've clearly pointed out my position as far as why you should not be okay with listening to other people, because you were built to do what you do if you believe that. If you believe in God and you believe you're built and you don't believe in evolution, as I've actually come to believe in, basically, this is what you're made to do. So listen to me, man. Listen. If you don't believe me, if you think I'm not making valid points, I invite you to let me know exactly how we're like, okay, you obviously can't act on all your impulses, but with that said, you can definitely see that the way we're made to keep our, oh wow, I'm pretty dark there. We're made basically to keep our species moving forward via reproduction, like everything else on this planet. So letting any book tell you what you can or cannot do physically, especially with another person, is ridiculous to me. And it should be to you. Glad to be back, y'all. Good to see you again. I hope y'all having a great day. My day's going great so far. Holla at your guala. Subscribe if you haven't. Deuces.